Hi team, how's it going? Last time we played, you may remember, there was a little issue down in the undead catacombs, where whenever you try to fight the giant in the room, the game automatically teleports you into a netherworld type void, where you're not allowed to play the game anymore and you just fall infinitely. Help. Love when things go love when everything goes according to plan. You must love it. You must love when enemies learn the way that you want to get through an area, and so they just start countering you by throwing lightning spears at you. That's fine. We didn't have many souls down there in the undead world. I'm mad. I'm mad not because I lost anything of value, but because I feel like I'm being punished for things that I'm not doing wrong in the game. Like, this thing is fine. How that guy threw the lightning spear at me, that's all good. And haha, that's fun, that's good, that's cool, I get it. There's an enemy there, I know, I can be ready for that. I don't mind that death. What I mind is the death before, when I fell through the floor. And it ruined my time. I'm mad at that. When I was supposed to fight a cool giant and have a cool triumphant moment in this game of seeing an enemy and deciding I'll do this part now, and then I triumph and I win and I defeat the enemy. Yes, just like I promised. So what we saw in the bonfire down there is that it was glowing where the sword touched the pile of bones. It was a pile of bones, but it was glowing at the base. This one is not. There's no flame coming off of it, so that's how you know it's not real. That's how you know it's a fake blend fire. Okay? So, get it right. You don't have to make that jump, because instead we can go this way, the expert route. If you touch the floor over there, then you go flying through the bottom of the stage. Ooh, there's an ember there. Could it be the very large ember that I've heard so much about? A titanite slab. Let's go, dude. We did it. We did it, boys. First try. Perfect. Perfect run. First try, we got white titanite slab. What does that do? What does that even do? Reinforced +10 blessed weapon. You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on. I should know that, right? Yeah. White titanite slab. Blessed weapon. Yeah, we're all on the same page here. That's how you kill skeletons. You gotta get a blessed weapon. You gotta get a yada yada yada. I don't care about blessed weapons. I do care about the Titanite chunk, though. It's very welcome. Thank you very much for that drop. I am a grateful boy. Look at me. Look how grateful I am. Alright, so we'll listen to patches. We'll look out here. We'll get kicked in the hole. We'll do this whole scene, blah, blah, blah. We'll need to get the items, kill the clerics, save Rhea. Skip. Hopefully the demon dog doesn't jump down. Thank you for not jumping down on me. The pale eye orb? What's that? Black eye orb is in here. Pale eye orb is not, right? Lifeless stone, stolen from a tomb. Lump of pale lifeless rock, not unlike the strange orbs created by Sen to peer between worlds, or the legendary forge bonds she once wore. Her forge servants are particularly attached to its safekeeping. Its mournful eyes glassed over as though awaiting a sight worth remembering. Many relics are worth more than they appear, but thieves should be wary of those who may miss them. So this is why the Pale Servants came to get this item, right? They came down to the burial tombs to get this item. Now that we have it, maybe we can get to Anor Londo. A lump of pale lifeless rock, not unlike the strange orbs created by Sen to peer between worlds, or the legendary forge bonds she once wore. Her pale forge servants, that's the demons, are particularly attached to its safekeeping, so they came down here to get it, right? Its mournful eyes glassed over, as though awaiting a sight worth remembering.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done? You're no thank you.
Alright, I'm going for the lizard first. Excuse me? No. No. Alright, let's do this. Police, open up. Whoa. Police, open up. Sometimes it just feels good to be bad. Cool.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I am certain that...
So DBs, the Divine Blessing, or Sunlight Elixirs in these games heal disease. So those could be used to cure bone rot if we do get it again. Jeez. Come on, guy. Is it really? It's gonna be like this? Okay. I would like the Leo ring. It's very good with the Balder side sword. I feel like I'm getting a lot of counters. A counter in Dark Souls only happens when you use a thrust weapon to hit an enemy while they are attacking. During their attack animation. It's not just during any animation. It's exclusively attack animations.
Oh, well, I did you wrong, but these... You know what I mean. You and me, we're...
Yeah, that's fine.
Brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling you'd understand. I did.
For sure, dude.
But, if I were in your shoes... I did you wrong, but these...
Okay, so we don't have to fight that dog. I just hate this so much. Oh god. Okay, they're not chasing. Blessed Hunter's Shield. I'll drop down here. Ooh, I like that loot. May I please have... a cool ember item? Oh no. That's just the way it goes sometimes, guys. Back up in the bone chimney. The bone chimney. What is that sound? Okay, the demon lords are gone, right? The pale servants. Maybe the sound is related to that somehow. Nope, they're still there. Okay, very much still there. And they still attack me. I thought like, oh, maybe they'll be friendly, and now that I have the pale orb, I can talk to them, and they'll be like, oh, meet us at Sen's Fortress, you're the dude. Nope. Oh my gosh. Help. Help, 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 help. Ugh. What are we gonna do? I know I could rest at the bonfire all the way down here, and then I would never have to do this run again. How great would that be? Oh my gosh, I should totally rest at this bonfire, guys. And I would never have to do this whole 10-second run again. Here's the thing. Yes, I'm being facetious. The run is not very long, and I think it's much more difficult to come up out of this area than it is to go down into this area. Plus, what are you worried about anyway? These dogs are friendly. Clearly, they don't want to attack me. We're all just friends. We're all friends here. This is not a hostage situation. I repeat, not a hostage situation. I'm fine. Do not search for my body. It's too scary. These guys are they're so strong. They're so strong. There's no fire coming out of this bonfire, guys. It's fake. It's a fake bonfire. I've been telling you this for centuries, it feels like. It's not even a real bonfire. It's just a little man, a little baby bone lord who's going to jump out the last second and say, "Ah, gotcha." Please, please don't attack. Oh my gosh. Please. I feel... No. No. I have to go up there to make this jump. I have to go up. No. Why did he get here? How? No. Run. Panic mode. What was that item I picked up? Ugh. Can someone in chat please tell me what item I just picked up? Thank you. It was this, Soul of a Doomed Thief, because it's in our equipment bar. So let's see. Soul of a lowly undead thief who witnessed more than most, but ultimately knew too little. Absorbed to temporarily blend into shadow, or feed to the ravenous to release what power remains within. Souls are the source of all life, but for the undead, that life inevitably slips away. So, I'm happy with our loot retention here. I'm happy with our, I feel like we've cleared out pretty much this whole area, as well as the entirety of the tomb that we've sort of seen so far. Up to where the gold wall would be if we needed the Lord Vessel to go deeper. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Why is he like so much smarter now than before? Like just knows exactly how to chase me down. They're learning. The creators of Dark Souls did not know what they were doing when they created, or I guess Grimrook, I should say, didn't know what he was doing when he retooled the AI for such voracious learning patterns. The AI learning in this game is extremely scary to me on a human level. And I want to say, to be honest, I think that this AI might be tapped into the mainframe, and we might have like a kind of like a Blade Runner type situation soon. If this AI doesn't get under control, because it's just going to keep learning. It's just going to get smarter and smarter. It's just going to keep learning. And we're not going to be able to stop it before it's too late. Like, you guys, you know I hate to say this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news on this one. But this Dark Souls AI is getting out of hand. Too smart for its own good, too smart for our own good as players of the game. Pretty soon it will be impossible to defeat anything in these games if we continue on this warpath of death and destruction. Okay, there's an item up there. Not sure how that's supposed to... You gotta drop down onto that level. I see. Oh, I hate this. Nope. There's no ledge over there. There's no ledge. Oh, and that's a pit now. That was... okay. Yeah, so I was just going down to where I was a second ago, but now it doesn't exist anymore. It's actually a pit now. So you can't go that way, because then you fall to your death. Because that whole area that I was a second before, I went up there to try to get up on the ledge to get the item, doesn't actually exist. The level is remapping itself as I go, like a Mario Maker level that's being changed in real time, edited in real time as I play. Please. You pushed me off! Do you see the threads? Do you see the threads of my lifeline just coming apart one by one, just unraveling? Can you see this man's brain breaking? I just want to go a little farther. Would you call this hubris? What would you call this? Here's where I'm coming from. This area, right? It's going to be a lot harder to get back down to... It's going to be a lot harder to get back down to this and to do it again later than it will be to do it now. That's sort of where I'm coming from. The paths are fresh in my mind. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly where I want to be. I know how to get there. I know the shortcuts. I know the paths. I know to jump from this platform to this platform, but look out because there's a second fireball thrower who's going to try to hit you here. So you have to do the roll really quickly. And then there's a demon who throws a lightning spear there, so you have to do this roll. I don't want to have to relearn that crap, okay? Like, that's all up here right now. But that's RAM. That's random access. That's short-term memory. That stuff's going to go away. All I'm going to be left with at the end of the day is my long-term memory about which cereals I like best, and I'm going to be old one day, sitting alone on a rocking chair thinking about my favorite cereals, my favorite TV shows from the 90s, and Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way, and my favorite places to go when I visit the city Philadelphia. That's the hard drive, okay? That's the long term. That's what's gonna be there after all this other stuff is said and done with this Dark Souls run. I give up on that item. I don't want it anyway. That was a tactical victory over that enemy. Planned. Highly planned. Of course, we're not human. We're not going to get any of the benefits of whatever guy is supposed to invade us right here. What we are going to get is this bonfire. Because it's glowing. See how the fire was glowing off the bottom? Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, we're getting smarter. We're starting to piece it together. That's what I needed, right? Like, that's like, one day we're gonna have teleportation, I hope. And this here bonfire might be one that we can teleport to, while the one up there is not. So it's like, this is just us getting around, having to solve shortcuts and figure out quick ways to run through areas in the far, far future when we can teleport. Right now, very aware of the fact that I can't teleport, so I'm not going to rest there. And next time I die, maybe I respawn back at the bone chimney where I can run right up to Firelink Shrine. I'm 100% okay with that. I do not mind dying here, not seeing this area again until then. Because I got 2 bonfires down here, both very easy ways to get back into there once I have teleportation. That's all I needed. We're out. Oh, Ben. You played a whole episode and you barely accomplished anything. You lit 2 bonfires and maybe I only lit 1. You lit 1 bonfire and you didn't fight any bosses. If that's how you feel, then I pity you. Because you know what I thought we accomplished today playing this episode? You know what I was focused on while you had your top 10s list of Dark Souls bosses? Dark Souls favorite fight in Dark Souls. Chosen Undead faces the 4 kings. I want to see 4 kings. And you wrote that when you scribbled up that note on your notepad. You know what I was focused on? I was focused on having fun in a game that I like to play for fun. Dark Souls, fun game. That's my official review. Dark Souls, Fun game. Full stop. That's what I'm looking for out of this experience, okay? I'm not trying to make a game FAQs, Watch Mojo, top 10 Dark Souls bosses killed in one hit by the Power Within Drake Sword 100 strength build kills boss in one hit. One Punch Man, episode 10, where he defeats One Punch Man, episode 10. Saitama defeats the Four Kings with one punch. Did you want a professional esports player to tackle the game in a cold, calculated manner where they dispatch every enemy efficiently and never take one hit of damage? Dark Souls, no hits taken run. Maybe you should be watching a better player, because I'm not very good at this game. And although I appreciate the game more than some people might, I'm not very good at video games to begin with. So the joke is on you. I had the last laugh at the end of the day. This bit is getting out of hand. What are we doing next? What are we trying to do here? You want a hint? All of a sudden, Bowman can't see us while we're up here fighting. You have to aggro him first for him to ever catch on to you. What is this? Like, I have the item. It's a key. My hands represent the threads of reality. Unraveling. It's all unraveling, dude. I have the Pale Eye Orb. What more could you possibly want from me? Do I have to become human? Is that what you want? Is there some sort of summon sign? The fact that it's an orb, sometimes maybe you need to be human to use orbs. Here we are. Human. Will it say the Pale Eye Orb resonates? But it's a key. It can't be equipped. It can't be used. It's just a key. It's just a key. He's just a boy. You can't expect me to be human to use a key. The pale servants have led to the burial vaults. Why? To access this orb, my dude. And it's like... What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, Grimrook? I came all the way up here to the top of the tower. Look around. Look around. What else is there for me to do? Is my game glitched? We have gone down the Tomb of the Giants to the deepest depths imaginable. We have gone down to Izalith, to the actual entrance, the very gates of the cursed city, the very gates of the dome itself. We've banged on the dome of Izalith. We have accessed the Pale Eye Orb in order to summon the servants, sends pale servants. We met them in the burial grounds. They told us we're looking for the Pale Eye Orb. We got the Pale Eye Orb. We came here to be brought to Anor Londo, city of the gods. And yet still, we are denied entry to the Golden City? I have only one thing left to do, Grimrook. We've been denied entry into Anor Londo, and so we will not be visiting Anor Londo in this episode. I'm sorry if we didn't achieve as much as you thought we should have. But did you ever stop to think, maybe he's trying to achieve things, and it's a broken brain that won't allow him to achieve his goals. Now pause and correct yourself. Because maybe it's not a broken brain that's stopping him from reaching Anor Londo, from creating content that can be easily consumed on a regular basis in short chunks of time and still expect to achieve a good amount of success in the game. Maybe stop thinking about what you can get out of, oh, I hope that he can do a lot this episode. Maybe it's not about a broken brain, but it's about a broken game. Because I've done what I was asked to do. I went to the burial vaults, even though I didn't want to. I went deeper. I found the pale servants in the burial vaults. I killed them. I don't know what to do with them. Then I went deeper. I continued to go deeper until I found it. the pallid eye orb that inscribed with the lore that told me how to attract the pale servants back to Sen's fortress. I go back. It's a key. It's a key, first of all, which is something that unlocks an area, right? That's the purpose of a key. It unlocks an ability or area in the game. I got the key. I went up to the access. It was an elegant solution. An elegant solution. It made sense with the lore. The pale servants are looking for the orb. You gotta bring the orb back because it's a key. You gotta bring it to that little ring of light. Maybe put it inside the ring. I don't freaking know what goes on in these guys' heads. Anyway, guys, that's all I have that's all I have in me right now. I don't know what we're even gonna do next. Maybe I'll hold a poll. Because we can fight. We can go down to Izalith, go into the dome. We can go back to the Tomb of the Giants, go farther in Tomb of the Giants. Start just digging our way down to the bottom of that hole. And I can't think of what else. Is there anything else we can do? We can do New Londo. We can just run around New Londo with no transient curses and get killed by the first ghost that we see. That sounds like a lot of freaking fun. So those are really the options right now. I'm not happy to say it. What did we even... Naturally repels darkness. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know, guys. I think that's just an item from the DLC, right? That's not like a key. This isn't gonna help us. It's cool though. Just throw that one in there every few seconds. Alright, well, thanks for watching. That's all I have for this episode. If you liked the video, then please hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment, then leave a comment below. You guys know how to do this. You shouldn't need me to explain to you like you're a little baby. If you dislike the video, then you can go ahead and do what you always do. You can go and hit the subscribe